In the quiet suburb of Millbrook, near Hartford, Connecticut, the peaceful life was shattered in September 2018. 17-year-old Sarah Thompson's body was found in the woods behind her home. The community was shaken, and fear spread as people locked their doors, wondering if the killer lived among them. Detective Michael Carter, a skilled investigator, was assigned to solve the case. As he dug deeper, he uncovered a web of lies that made this case more complex than it first seemed. At first, suspicion fell on Sarah's stepmother, Amanda Wilson, who had a tense relationship with Sarah. But soon, it became clear that Sarah's stepfather, Robert Wilson, was hiding dark secrets. Though he appeared to be a caring and grieving father, Robert's hidden lies began to surface, leading to shocking discoveries. This story shows how a family was torn apart and a community shaken by betrayal and murder. Sarah, a bright and talented young woman with a passion for art and writing, was about to turn 18. But behind her troubled family life, she found a secret someone wanted to keep hidden at any cost. As she sought the truth, Sarah's life was cut short. Her tragic death left a community mourning and raised questions about the hidden dangers in our everyday lives. Robert Wilson, 45 at the time of Sarah's murder, was a well-known financial advisor in Hartford, admired for his success. He led a prosperous firm, was involved in the community, and even coached youth soccer. Raised in a working-class Boston family, he had worked his way up through charm and ambition. Robert married Amanda Thompson in 2012 after a quick romance and seemed like the ideal husband and stepfather. However, Robert's marriage was far from perfect. He was having an affair with Elena Gonzalez, the wife of his neighbor and friend David. Robert felt truly alive with Elena, and their secret meetings brought excitement to his life. Meanwhile, Robert grew uncomfortable around Sarah as she got older, fearing she might discover his affair. Despite his friendly reputation, Robert's closest contacts noticed he was on edge. His assistant mentioned he had become irritable, and an old college friend said Robert seemed constantly anxious. No one suspected the depth of his hidden secrets. On September 15, 2018, a jogger found Sarah Thompson's body in the woods behind the Wilson house. She had fought for her life but was brutally killed, her throat slashed with what seemed to be a saw blade. Sarah's camera, which she often carried, was missing, and signs showed her body had been moved. Detective Michael Carter, a seasoned investigator, took charge of the case. The brutality of the crime suggested it was personal, and the lack of sexual assault made Carter suspect the killer was someone close to Sarah. As he dug deeper, tensions within the Wilson household came to light, with frequent arguments between Sarah and her mother, Amanda. Robert claimed he was working late the night Sarah disappeared, and his alibi seemed solid. Amanda, distraught, admitted to arguing with Sarah but denied involvement in her death. The investigation revealed a troubled family dynamic, with Sarah feeling increasingly unhappy at home. A breakthrough came when Elena, Robert's neighbor and secret lover, mentioned seeing Sarah and Amanda arguing just before Sarah vanished, further deepening the mystery. Emily, feeling guilty, admitted she had hidden Sarah's diary, thinking it would tarnish her friend's memory. When Amanda became a suspect, Emily realized that the truth mattered more. The diary revealed Sarah's suspicion of her stepfather, Robert, having an affair. In an entry just 3 days before her murder, Sarah wrote about seeing Robert with Elena Gonzalez, her neighbor. Unsure whether to confront him or tell her mother, Sarah's discovery gave Robert a clear motive for murder. Robert, fearing his affair would destroy his life, felt threatened. He had a lot to lose: his marriage, reputation, and finances. Carter, now armed with this information, re-examined the forensic evidence. Fibers from Robert's expensive suits were found on Sarah's jacket, and her phone records showed brief calls to Robert's office on the day she vanished. Carter also uncovered that Robert had recently bought a hunting knife, matching the murder weapon. The truth became clear: Robert had killed Sarah to protect his secret and framed Amanda to divert suspicion. With enough evidence, Carter confronted Robert at his office. Robert, in a tearful confession, admitted Sarah had threatened to reveal the affair, and in a moment of panic he killed her. He also confessed to framing Amanda, using the tension between them to mislead the investigation. Robert was arrested and later convicted of first-degree murder, sentenced to life in prison. Though justice was served, the pain caused by his actions would linger for those he had hurt.